Might be tough sledding there in the lightweights, but this is where you start the slide of guys you've had. You've got veterans, people who've been in the room. Peyten Kellar moving quickly there, but a good job by Hurst to try to reverse it. But you're in Peyten Kellar's wheelhouse at this point, going upper body.
Peyten Kellar, the redshirt sophomore from Cutler, Ohio, qualified for the national tournament a season ago.
And he's looking for 6 quick.
Wow. Is the pin on the horizon? I mean, this is within 30 seconds of the first period.
It's going to be a tough one. Good bridge and quick hip turn there for Hurst in the end, but it's going to be all 4 near fall points plus his 3. So it's a quick 7-0 lead. And he's got the leg and a power half himself. We've seen that be pretty effective here, certainly for the Mocs. We'll see if the Bobcats can do it themselves now, as that's going to be near fall, but looking at a reversal is Hurst.
We have quickly gotten rolling. So correction for Chattanooga, it's actually a last-second scratch. Jackson Hurst is not out there. It's Austin Paradice, the redshirt freshman from Moultrie, Georgia, who won 3 matches, won his first 3 matches in the Southeast Open last weekend and lost in a major decision to Christopher Ernest of Campbell.
That seems like they like to do that quick switches there on the matches where they get choice, where they get the opportunity to send out last. To the Mocs, maybe some gamesmanship out of Coach Rochelle, but Peyten Kellar certainly controlling this first period.
And the riding time, too, as you see on your screen, above a minute.
As he's looking to go. Wow, he was trying to look banana split there for a second, which would have been, it's a fun one to see. There he goes again, forward again. Can he get him all the way? He's got to go forward. That's the crazy part. And there he goes.
Wow.
It's not necessarily a pinning combination because you can't get those shoulder blades all the way to the mat, but he's got a chance to put him in a lot of pain and just sit there with him and get his 4. And he does.
11-0, Peyten Kellar.
One more turn here, if he can get it in 30 seconds, would finish this out in the first period.
Tech fall on the horizon for Kellar, who recorded one of Ohio's 2 overall victories last weekend at the Southeast Open in Salem, Virginia.
And there it goes. That's another one. If he can get enough points. Oh, no, big reversal. That keeps us going in the second period, ultimately. Job by Paradice to take advantage of Kellar just getting a little loose.
What a start for Peyten Kellar. We spoke to Coach Greenlee about Peyten, and Joel said that Peyten had been coming to our camp since he was a little kid. So Joel has had his eyes on Peyten Kellar at a very young age. He went on to say he has a picture of him on his cell phone when Peyten was just 5 years old, and pretty awesome and a full circle moment to have him here at his program. And he went to Tulsa last year for the NCAA championships and battled.
As that's a reversal there for Kellar. Paradice trying to do the same thing, throw the boot, got a little high, just allowed Kellar to easily shake him off. Peyten Kellar is a local guy, competed in, those first rounds of the state tournament at my alma mater. Got to see him plenty of times competing over there. He is an extremely good wrestler, certainly one of the better ones from the Southeast Ohio area. And it shows here in a Bobcat singlet. So that is an escape for Paradice in the end.
Warren Local High School between here and Parkersburg.
About as middle as you can get there in between here and Parkersburg.
Wasn't heavily recruited out of Warren Local High School. He did place in the state tournament just as a freshman at the high school level.
So you're going to see Kellar wrestle pretty safe from here on out. He's got the 10-point lead, plus riding time that probably isn't going to be eliminated. You're going to see upper body again. Paradice can't make that mistake again.
Peyten Kellar looking to push the momentum in Ohio's direction after The Mocs took control of the first 4 weight classes.
As I think they're going to quickly go to review here because they said 3. I think they're going 3 for Kellar there on the slip throw, saying that all hands were down, Kellar was behind the hips, and all parts, or enough parts were in bounds. That's what all 3 things they're looking at there on that replay, and I'm not sure all 3 of them are, because there is such thing as reaction time. You can hit the ground quickly, but you have such thing as reaction time to turn yourself back around. Ultimately, is what reaction time is. They're saying they're looking to see if it was in bounds.
We're about to get another look at this.
Everybody stays in. Paradice in. Paradice's knees in the entire time, so it's the foot stay for Kellar. Yeah, in the exchange before they stand up, Paradice's knee stayed in the entire time, so that's going to have to be 3 for the Bobcat.
Chattanooga challenge here. This is definitely a duel that Ohio really needs to get back into it.
It's just the slip throw from Paradice. I thought he had him for a second. But that knee, the foot is also in for the most part, but they're going to say they are going to wipe the 3 off. Interesting. Apparently Paradice's knee was just out of the way enough when his foot came up, because that's all it was. It was the 1 point of contact being, I guess, half a knee. Wasn't enough for the takedown.
Peyten Kellar in the closing seconds here of this second period holds a 13-3 lead over Austin Paradice, the redshirt freshman. Kellar will go right back to work again. Last weekend in the Southeast Open, he picked up the win, but a notable victory in the quarterfinal round over Alex Hornfeck, a 3-0 decision for Kellar. And Hornfeck was an NCAA qualifier a season ago, and Peyten actually got hurt against him last year. So that was an impressive start to the season for Kellar in the 23-24 campaign, trying to translate that over here, and he certainly has started off strong.
Absolutely, as he was off to a hot start his freshman year as well. Took a rib injury there into the first of the year that slowed him down, but still had a great year. Is Paradice going big up top, and he's got Kellar in trouble here.
3-point takedown for Austin Paradice.
And he's going to get his 4 near fall as well. So that's going to make it 10-13. If Kellar can belly back out, he does. This match just got a lot more interesting in the third.
4 near fall points for Paradice to get within 3.
Now we got to see Kellar get out here. Paradice looks like he's going to go high again. Readjust to set his hips back just enough. A foot up in the back. I can't tell if it's Kellar's foot or if it's Paradice's foot. It's Paradice's, so Kellar's got a chance to the reversal again. And the readjust. As Kellar may be content with taking the 4-point win here. Riding time locked up.
Yep.
As that's big, but he doesn't get the 90 degrees. Almost started the count for Paradice, but a good job by Kellar to reverse it out.
2-point reversal, and Peyten Kellar is Ohio's first winner today in this first dual meet, and he wins by a regular decision. And a big momentum shift for the Bobcats, as now we transition to The 165 bout